Oban Elliot and Preston Parsons at 170 pounds. They're both young. They're both under 30 years old at 29 and 26 years old. Oban Elliot is undefeated in the UFC at 1-0. Preston is 2-2 in the UFC, only losing a short notice fight to Daniel Rodriguez in his debut. And then what a lot of people like to say is a robbery to Trevin Giles. A lot of people thought he won that fight. So he theoretically could be 3-1 in the UFC's welterweight division, again, with the only real loss being to Daniel D-Rod Rodriguez, who currently is ranked. Where is D-Rod? I thought he was a lot higher than this. Did I pass him already? Or because the last fight was in the middleweight division, right? But I would definitely have Preston Parsons around that 30th range in the UFC's welterweight division. He is at 46 on Tapology. I'd have him around 35 in the welterweight division because I thought he won against Trevin Giles. Matthew Semelsberger, that win was really, really good because he was able to out-wrestle Matthew Semelsberger and even outstrike him as well. And this is a guy that went out there and beat Jake Matthews very, very impressively. That's a good, solid win, and he was able to make it look pretty easy against Matthew Semelsberger. And I think this fight right here against Oban Elliot is a big step down from everybody that Preston Parsons has fought. D-Rod, way harder fight than Oban Elliot. Trevin Giles, way, way harder, and I thought he won. Matthew Semelsberger, I believe, is a harder fight than Oban Elliot. And even Evan Elder, who's a lightweight that came up on to the welterweight division on short notice, I believe that is a harder fight than Oban Elliot. I think Preston Parsons is going to be better everywhere. Striking-wise, I think he is going to be slightly better, landing more volume, and I think he kind of has a little bit more power and pop in his shot than Oban Elliot. And when it comes to grappling, when it comes to wrestling, I think he's going to put on the pace. I think, like his nickname suggests, he's going to put on that pressure, and I think there's a good shot he could go out there and finish Oban Elliot. When Oban has lost, it has been by knockout here, so I think we could possibly see the first submission loss in Oban Elliott's career here. Preston Parsons does have 9 submission wins on his MMA record, so that's what I'm going to go with. Either a round 3 submission win from Preston Parsons or Oban Elliott's just able to just push through and lose a decision here. But I do think Preston wins every single round. Round 1, I think it's going to be the closest round of the bunch, and then round 2 and round 3, I think, are going to be very, very clear for Preston Parsons. The prediction's a decision, but again, I would not be surprised if we see maybe a late submission win for Preston Parsons in this fight.